What's up, people? Zach and Zach here, bringing another reaction video to Blue Lock Season 1, Episode 8. I think it said the formula goal. Let me see. Yeah, the formula for goals. Not sure what I could think of that would be, maybe one single person in one of the matches or something ends up making out of the team ends up making goals and stuff is my best guess is what that means. And then the one guy that betrayed them technically is still on their team, but how awkward is it that I think he has to come out with them to make it even with the 11 versus 11 thing. So how awkward would it be for me, them that work beside him, knowing after what he did, it's like, can we just play this little soccer dodgeball thing again so we can eliminate him? I can see that being a thing. Be fair, everybody's going to go after him if they have to have another one of those again. But, see what happens. I got a new TV, so if your TV looks bigger... Oh, I thought it was in Japanese. I was about to switch it over. I only have to switch it over if I'm on high dive.
The only match remaining in Building 5 is ours against Team V. If we draw, we won't advance due to our worst goal difference. So if we want to survive...
So if you get a draw against another team, you don't advance. So does that mean you go against that same team again? He's just, yep, so he's hanging out with them, pretty much. How awkward would that be? After trying to betray him. I'm amazed they didn't beat your ass afterwards.
I guess he got inspired by a certain someone.
But I mean, they're inside Blue Lock now, so I don't see why they don't get. I don't see why not. Like I don't think they're really gonna get in trouble for it.
This trio has managed 18 goals over 3 games. Their team's gone undefeated thanks to their incredible ferocity on the attack. Zantetsu Tsurugi, 5 goals. Reo Mikage.
Yeah, these are the guys that he tried to team up with, tried to tell them, hey, you go against our team and try and give them, and they told them that, no. That's a smart team. Yeah, see. Okay. I don't know how to mute this time. Okay, there it is. Like I said, this is a complete different TV, and the remote's different, so I'm not sure where the mute button was at. But I wonder why that guy would piss him off, though. I mean, he talked about, the guy said stuff about sneaking around and blah blah blah, but I think he was saying that towards the one that originally betrayed him and told that other team that, that whole thing. So I don't think they're bad people in a way.
Hey, Nagi, I acutely observed you leaving practice early. Sure did. It was too much trouble, so I ditched. Perhaps you're not aware. If you slack off too much, the lactic acid in your knee will become bad glucosamine and burst. Wait, did I get that right? Sounded like it to me. Silly Santetsu. Nagi doesn't need practice the way other people do. Honestly. You spoil and run. You know that, right? Well, of course I do. How could I not? He's my treasure, after all. My life was so dull. A picture-perfect bore.
Reo, you were born to surpass me one day. This world and everything in it belongs to you.
Oh, honey, stop that. Now, Reo, is there anything you want?
This sucks. I'm bored. I could ask for anything, it would be mine.
You scored at the top of the class again.
Well, I guess at least people.
But what do you ask for when there's nothing you actually want? If I could get it easily, it wasn't worth having. I wanted a treasure, one that would be mine and mine alone.
He's just like soccer. Soccer ball.
That's it. That's what I want.
Yeah.
No way, forget about it.
Damn.
Why? You told me I could have whatever I wanted, remember?
Facts.
I've raised you as my successor. Besides, out of all the kids who play, only a chosen few ever get to go pro. There's no way you'll make the cut starting so late.
He's right, sweetie. Focus on becoming a top executive instead.
Trust me, son, we're saying this for your sake.
They think they've given me so much.
But none of it's been what I wanted.
I'll take the school to nationals and win it all. That ought to shut them up for good. Then it's on to the World Cup.
Problem is, prestigious prep schools aren't exactly known for their soccer programs.
What do? I don't want to give up. Damn it all. Oh, sorry.
That's how I met this kid. he jumped.
Whoa, nice control.
Sweet, I didn't die.
You've got to be on the soccer team, right? That was so cool.
Okay, now I died.
I know we've never met, but want to play soccer with me?
Oh, so you're that mega rich guy's son.
Mega rich guy's son. Is that what he just
I have
said?
no interest in playing soccer, or any sport for that matter. I want to spend my
So
life
wait, how did he get
doing
in the blue lock?
it all. So about
Did
that
he actually get into it because he met him, ended up being
What about
friends,
that save just
or is he
now?
still just
Performance
not give a
amazing.
shit about
He's
soccer?
got some serious talent.
It's like one of those things where he
Play
played it
soccer
like
with me.
one time,
Work hard
and he's
enough
just
and you
like
can go
all of a
pro.
sudden trapped that blue lock
actual effort? No, man, that sounds like a real hassle.
because of his friend.
Why would I want to work hard? Working hard sucks.
I mean, kind of true depending on the situation. And by the way, his parents, that's fucked up.
One of the chosen
If you're
few.
parents to your kid, you should let your kid do whatever they want, unless you know it's not a good thing. Let's say hypothetically, not to make it sound weird.
Your way, then.
My daughter was 18,
My life was a picture
19,
perfect bore.
and all of a sudden came to me and said she wanted to do an OnlyFans all of a sudden. No. I'll straight up tell her, fuck it, I will find a way to keep you from doing shit like that. Which I don't judge people that do that shit, for example, but I'd rather not have my fucking kid, you know. But if it comes to me saying I want to be a cop, I want to be this, like shit like that, okay.
You're all wrong. This is my what does rain taste like face.
Even a cop would kind of iffy me a little bit too, because always scared that one day I'm gonna get a call my kid got shot on the line of duty or something.
I know. That's a seriously pissed off face.
Only because you're distracted.
But I'd rather say a cop
Let's
than
have our strategy meeting
the other
ready.
one.
Before that, we still have to address our little traitor issue.
For facts. He's probably not gonna even talk to you.
Trying to sell us out to Team B, same as last match. Don't deny it. Any of you want turns punching the crap out of him?
He tried to,
Great idea.
but thank God the other team actually straight up told him no.
We can't afford to injure one of our players. Say what? Think about it. We need a full team if we want to beat them.
You know, that's not always true. I mean, hypothetically, if you took him out, it was 10 versus 11 for the other
Because of my
teams
three
you have to
goals, it
fight.
doesn't matter
Because
if
obviously the
teams
other teams are
lose,
going
I
to have
still get
11.
advance as our top scorer. The best course of action is for me to do absolutely nothing. I'm definitely gonna kill
Okay,
you
yeah, I
now.
know your purpose is to try and get high on score and that only one of you are supposed to be here, but
All
still.
of a sudden, you'd lose your spot as top scorer. Are you still gonna sit by and refuse to play if that happens?
Yeah, for
You
facts.
think you can score a hat trick playing with only 10 against Team
I
B?
will do it. And score more points than you, without cheating.
Hey,
You want to try, then knock yourself out. You can't play soccer all by yourself. I know that better than anyone.
10 versus 11 is one thing different. It's not like 3 people on the team betray, and then it's like, what do you count that? 11, 10, 9, 8 or 7 versus 11. That's where it becomes a problem, getting that low. But 10 versus 11, it's really only a one-person difference.
Stop treating it like more than a game.
I mean, us actually becoming national champs and representing Japan, you gotta start living in reality, dude.
I won't let it end here. I refuse to lose anymore because of my teammates.
Give it a rest, scumbag! You really believe a traitor can be a World Cup winner?
As if it matters. Soon I won't have to see your shark face again.
What was that, bastard?
Hey, I've got a question.
I can see
Picture
that,
this.
honestly, if
Two
you think
players
about
are
it.
tied for having the most
Definitely his
points,
teeth.
So which one of them advances?
If I remember correctly, whoever has fewer yellow cards.
And what if they have the same?
Then the player who has the higher blue lock ranking will advance. Jinpachi Ego here to address your questions. For the moment, let's say your team loses and your goals and fair play tally are the same. Then only the highest ranked player on your roster will survive.
What? What do you know? Guess that means me. Is this some kind of joke? This guy betrays us and you move him up to number 1?
During the first selection, scoring is the only factor taken into consideration. And what he
I mean,
did
I'm
is
on the
against
point with this guy, what he's
But let
saying,
me
but
say
on the
this
point
once.
of what he did on
When it
against
comes
his
to
team
strikers, you are the lowest of the lowest of the low.
is BS.
Frankly, all of you are nothing but crap. You might feel you've survived a life and death situation, but it was pure dumb luck. Your playing style has no value whatsoever. The world's best strikers can reproduce their goals. Well, can any of you? The more dramatic a goal is, the more impressive it is. However, there's no shortage of players that can pull off a remarkable shot. The question you should be asking yourselves is why you can't reproduce them. Because they were nothing but products of luck to begin with. And if you happen to rig your goals and betray your team, well then you're trash. Above all else, you need one thing. A formula to create scoring opportunities. Analyze the how and when. The situation in which your weapon helped you score a goal. How far away was the goal? How many defenders were there? Where did you receive the pass? What did you feel in that moment? Internalize every detail until you can reproduce it.
He just felt like it in the moment. Who talked about him? Not...
Dribbling. Shooting. You must devise a formula that will make you shine the bright.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna turn the internet turns off in the last second. Let me make sure. Usually if it does crap like this, it means the internet turned off like it fucking always. No, it's just being retarded. So why does it have to be stupid all of a sudden doing shit like this? This is annoying. Let me go back.
Your positioning, touch, dribbling, shooting.
There we go.
You must devise
Never
a
had that
formula
happen
will make
unless
you
the
shine
internet's about to
brightest.
shut off.
Every world famous striker has their own equation for scoring goals. Right now, you're still swimming in a sea of coincidences, but that won't do. You're trapped, unable to evolve as a player. Not until you've nailed reproducibility. Currently, your
Yeah.
only consistency is inconsistency. To become the world's best striker, my diamonds.
So,
you must prove your
the guy
own
that
formula.
betrayed him, he's now number 1, if I'm right, out of the 11 of them, the 10 of them.
So crank out those
But
goals
let's say he
one
does
after
this
another.
bullshit again, and it's the one that makes the goals all the time.
Win the game because you admit
If he goes up to 164, which after, or not 1, holy shit, I think they're 264.
Don't think about making a move.
Oh, it shows 265. I think the highest is 264. I don't know. What's the numbers? There's 11 of them, so
Not only do we have to know
what number does it start from and go to? I didn't look at that. But let's say hypothetically, in the hundreds, not 200s.
we figured out that
Like the betrayer betrays him again, makes a bunch of goals, crap, whatever. Thinking they'll trust him like a second time.
at this rate,
And he goes to
we can't win.
let's see, it said 265.
If we don't
So let's go to let's say he drops to 255 by 10. Obviously 255 is not part of this team. So does that mean he gets to go to be on a different team of football players? Or football, wow, did I say that? Soccer players? This dude be sweating like he's been doing this the entire time. Jesus, fuck that.
Tell me something, Bato. What do I need to be more like you?
Wow. Ask an enemy for advice.
You might want to try using your brain, donkey. We're not finished yet. You can score goals all by yourself. I've never met a player that was as strong as you. I can't let my dream end. I want to win and become a player that can carry victories by himself.
Guess you don't got a brain. The only thing in that head of yours is your delusional garbage ego, and I'm gonna deflate it right now.
You're just gonna start kicking a soccer ball at him or some shit?
Physically, gotta watch his feet and the ball, and steal it when I can. As soon as he tries to set it up, I'll make my move. There. Still, he hasn't gone past me yet.
He like hella
More than 20 meters from the goal,
Done.
he aimed for the top right corner? His precision is insane.
Yeah,
See
that's-
you never, you donkey.
Yep.
Hey, wait! Let's go again. Once more. Don't tell me you're done. Come on.
Just who do you think you're talking to, peon? I'm the king, and don't you forget.
But it looks like he's been in there the whole time practicing.
Stay on him so he doesn't get a
He's
chance
about
to
there to
shoot.
be tired out.
Yeah, shit. He's gonna shoot. I can almost reach it. Fate. Holy crap. Was he aiming for the same spot?
You're finished, donkey. Give up.
A momentary gap is all it
Sounds like he
needs to
hits
score a goal
in one area
from wherever
the
he
whole
is on
time.
pitch. King sounds about right.
You need a formula for scoring.
Hold on. If Bato has a formula for consistently scoring, then I'll stop you this time. Try it again, King. I know what you're capable of.
Sure.
Enough barking.
You might hypothetically kick him the right all the time, but that's not gonna.
If my hypothesis is correct, he won't shoot from this position. He's slightly left of center, about 40 to 45 degrees. He needs 23 meters. At that distance, he'll go with an ultra-fast bending shot to the top right corner. That's Bato's guaranteed scoring range. He won't shoot yet.
See if he's got it.
He can score from just
If he does,
anywhere.
I'll be shocked. But
Bato gets a ton
watch him all of a
goals
sudden,
because
instead
there's a
of
specific zone
doing
where
kicking
his
right
chances
like
of
you
making
saw all the
goes
time, he all of a sudden kicks
exponentially.
left.
But when there are opponents on the field, he can't easily enter that area. So he makes it possible with a burst of speed. In order to do that, he needs that incredible physique. He's able to reproduce his goals by doing whatever's necessary to get within range. That's the trick behind his formula. Only my eyes can see that. As long as I keep him out of that area, I can stop him.
You think just because we played a single game, you pinpointed my range? It's actually 27 meters.
Wow.
What an incredible shot. I was right. He's a monster. Thanks for teaching me. I owe you one, Bato.
I
So-
didn't teach you anything. Only made you.
Are we not knowing something here?
Compared to me,
Because I want to think of something that he's
for a brain
purposely
that donkey
doing.
like yourself,
Not the enemy,
that
our
should
guy.
be enough to make you quit.
So cool.
What if
Maybe so.
we
but
don't know
still,
the entire time he was trying to learn about how this guy plays soccer, he intentionally was tiring him out, so when the match comes, well, that as I think about it now, since they're all going to sleep to rest, it doesn't count anymore. But if hypothetically the match was in the next,
It's
you
our
know,
final match. I get how Bato's formula for goals works now, but as far as his weapon goes, it's not one I can copy. Sure, I've got great spatial awareness, but I'm not going to rack up points with that alone. No, I'll have to figure out how during the game. Why am I shaking? Nerves? Everything gets determined by this next match. By the end, my soccer career might be over. If we lose,
the problem is you guys still got a betrayer on your team, so it doesn't make it as easy at the same time.
Isuki, game's tomorrow. Guess we'll have our answer.
you can't sleep either.
Believe me, I'd love to, but my brain's busy doing extra time. If I don't become a soccer player, I have to take over the temple. Surviving at Blue Lock is the only chance I have left. Reality's sinking in. It's scary, the thought of having your dream die.
You're right. The thought is making my head shake. It's fine being afraid. We fight because we're scared. Fear makes us grow stronger.
Isuki,
We're gonna win this. We're not done. Not by a long shot.
Let's hope. Wait, are we good? I was afraid of it.
Here's the plan. Based off their shooting skills, our front three will be Kunigami, Gagamaru, and Shigiri. Because the other team's offensive skills are off the charts, we'll drop back all the way and defend against any attack they set up. Also, we'll score goals using a quick counterattack. Considering there are
Yeah.
just 10 of us now, this is our only practical strategy.
Hey, go on! You just stand in your corner and do nothing for 90 minutes. Don't interfere ever try helping us, got it? Touch the ball and I will kill you.
I heard you the first time. Not like I want to pick up an injury that'll hold me back in the second selection.
The other team's convinced they're already through, so their guard is down. If we use that, we can win. Sound good? We've got this.
I mean,
Now
true.
or never.
You said it.
It's our time. Let's go, Team Z. Yeah.
If we don't, it's all over. My soccer career, my entire future. It all depends on this final match.
Hey, Isagi, if our team ends up losing this match, does that mean we can't play together anymore?
Nachiro.
Because that would be way too sad. Instead, let's win.
Yeah. Well said. Bring it on. Because I think we're the ones who are gonna win. We've seen Team V's footage and studied their offensive patterns. The one that initiates all their attacks is
Oh
this
yeah, I
guy.
forgot you could watch people's footage of like how they did their
I
matches.
know I can't stop him one-on-one. At the same time, his passing sets up goals for Team V, so I won't let him run free in midfield. But then I will mark him. Good. If he can't pass it forward, then this guy shows up to take it instead. The lefty speed demon. Based on what we've seen, he scores mid-range shots from a tighter angle on the right side. But we've planned for that and blocked his path with 2 defenders. Meaning, he'll pass to him instead.
Oh wow, he's got like a whole strategy going on.
Right! We can cut it out there.
It's all yours. Pick up the ball, Isagi.
Got it. And now we counter.
Punch it up.
Exactly like we talked about.
I feel like they think their strategy's gonna go the way they want it, but something's gonna happen that's gonna be shocking.
It's a super long pass, instant kill counter.
That's yours, Kagamaru.
Can I reach that? I'm not sure if I can make it. What? No. But a diving header ought to do the trick.
Nearly there. At least the strategy works.
A win, though.
So
He
close.
likes to use his head. He's gonna end up getting a concussion.
What a play. This got interesting.
Okay.
Nagi, let's try that move. Sounds like a real hassle.
Try what move? What's he talking about? Don't tell me. They're going to copy our instant kill counter? He overhit. The pass went long. He controlled it? Impossible. Who is this guy?
Wow. Yep. I feel like something else was gonna happen. Not particularly that, but
Well, that was easy.
my idea was that somebody else on the team we haven't met yet comes out of nowhere, not having some type of skill.
He's not human. This guy's a monster too.
Remind me of the rules of soccer again.
Oh well, I know it's muted.
Those? All you have to do is receive my pass and score a goal. Hey, Nagi, which cleats you want to use?
I can't be bothered, so whichever. You didn't mention that I would have to sweat.
We can take a quick break. Here, I'll give you a piggyback ride.
My muscles are crazy sore from playing.
Around here?
Oh, yeah.
Must be growing pains. Coming to practice tomorrow?
So far, soccer's been nothing but a huge pain.
I'll come pick you up after class, okay?
Maybe you're the pain.
Okay. And there was actually shockingly, okay, I hope I muted that. There was shockingly no out intro on that. I mean, that kind of was, but I was about to freak out at this TV. Stupid ass fucking. I don't know why Crunchyroll started doing that weird loading thing earlier. So, I didn't think it was going to be what that was, the whole strategy thing with the other team. I thought it was going to be more. We first learned about the 3 guys, how they are, and then there was going to be a 4th guy we were introduced to that was going to show up out of nowhere, and hoping that we didn't learn about. So, but that's not the case. So that means they got one guy that can shoot from a far range and make a goal. You got another one that could, we just learned, I could pass a ball pretty far, and then the other one is pretty good at making a goal too. So there's 2 out of one of them, it sounds like, are pretty good at making goals. So they definitely ran into that, not knowing, what to do now. So they're gonna have to figure it out why they're playing. And definitely, I wouldn't put any trust into the other trader guy. I can feel like there's a point where they're gonna be like they're gonna need him in some little way, but it's like, don't do it. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See people next time.